Hey guys, we are ready to do, let's see, the next lesson, but I've got to get the ladybug on. It's not working. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we are on lesson 14, and today we are doing division. So, here we go. There are 19 identical socks. How many pairs of socks are there? Okay, a pair of socks means that's going to be 2 socks each. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 socks. Okay, so there's 19 socks. We know we're going to have one left over because 19 is an odd number, and an odd number cannot be divided by 2. Okay, so we know it's going to be odd. Let's make that big. Okay, so we have this one left over. So how many pairs do I have? I've got 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pair, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 pairs of socks. So there are 9 pairs of socks. Okay, so basically what we kind of did is we just did 19 divided by 2. Okay, and 19 divided by 2 is going to be 9 with a remainder of 1 sock left over. Okay, now what I want to show you is how you can also use multiplication to help you with this. So ask yourself, 2 times what gets me as close as possible to 19? That's where these multiples over here come in. 2 times 9 is as close as I can get. 2 times 9 is 18 plus 1 more, 1 extra, equals 19. So 2 times 9 is as close as I can get because 2 times 10 would be 20. Okay, so 2 times 9 is 19 plus 1. 2 times 9 is 18, sorry, plus 1 more would be 19. So there are 9 pairs of socks with 1 left over. Okay, I've answered my question. Perfect. All right, next. We are, sorry, my doggy was wanting my attention, and it's not doggy attention time. We are on number 2. If it takes 8 inches of ribbon to make a bow, how many bows can be made from 3 feet of ribbon? Okay, so 1 foot is 12 inches. The first thing we have to do is figure out how many inches we have. So if I have 3 feet of ribbon times 12, that means I have a total of 36 inches because 3 times 12 is 36. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, if it takes 8 inches, how many 8s can I go before I get to 36? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one group of 8. I'm going to put 8 here because that's my first group of 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's my second group of 8. And I lined them up right underneath each other so I knew where to stop. That's 8 more. There's 16, my second group of 8. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's my third group of 8. So 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 8 times 3 is 24. Do you see how we're also using multiplication? Okay, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, now I've got 4 groups of 8 and I've gotten to 32, and I know I'm not going to get another group of 8 because 32 to 36 is not 8 more. Those 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. These are my remainder. Okay, these are my remainder. They're the ones that's left over. All right, so the division problem we just did is 36 divided by 8, because we have 8 inches of ribbon for each bow. And that equals 1, 2, 3, 4 eighths with a remainder of 4. So it's 4 eighths with a remainder of 1, 2, 3, 4 left over. Okay, let's double check by multiplying. Okay, so we double check it by multiplying. So 8 times 4 is 32. That's why I go ahead and I write my multiples down as I'm counting, because it helps me when I go to double check. 8 times 4 is 32, and then I've got 4 more. 32 plus 4 is 36. So I know that I did this math correctly. Okay. Will any ribbon be left over? Yes. 4 inches of ribbon will be left. Okay. 4 bows can be made. Okay, so here, how many bows can be made? Okay, so 4 bows can be made. How much ribbon's going to be left over? 4 inches of ribbon will be left over. I've answered both of those questions. All right, let's do another one. The library has 27 chairs and 5 tables. If the same number of chairs is placed at each table, how many chairs can be placed at each table? All right, so 1 chair for table 1, 1 chair for table 2, 1 chair for table 3, 1 chair for table 4, 1 chair for table 5. So pretend like these are the tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All of them get 1 chair. Okay? And we're going to 27. So right now we're at 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Now each table has 2 chairs. So now we're at 10. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Now each table has 3 chairs. So now we're at 15. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Now each table has 4 chairs. Now we're at 20. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Now each table has 5 chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 25. Uh-oh, we're only going to 5. We're only going to 27. So I know I'm not going to make another 5. So this is my remainder. I have a remainder of 2. Okay, so each table is going to get 5 chairs, and I've got 2 chairs left over. 27 divided by 5. So I'm going to ask myself, what times 5 is going to get me close to 27? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 is too big. 25 is as big as I can go. So 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, and then from 25, how many more to get to 27? 25, 26, 27. I've got a remainder of 2 more because there's 2 more to get me to 27. Okay, so 5 chairs, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chairs at each table. 2 chairs left extra. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to do a little bit different strategy. Okay, here we go. The baker has 42 kilograms of flour. I don't really want to draw 42 dots. Okay, because that's too big. And you'll see with these next ones, we're going to get into bigger numbers. We don't really want to draw 42 and 76. That's too much to draw. Okay, so we know we have 42 kilograms of flour. So in all, we've got 42. She uses 8 kilograms each day. So if we were going to cut 42 into slices of 8, over and over and over, we're just going to keep doing 8 over and over and over. Okay? Until we get close to 42. All right, so how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to use our multiples. So just like here, I was writing the multiples beside the picture. Now I'm just not drawing the picture. I'm just going to write the multiples. Okay? So we're doing multiples of 8. So we've got 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. Let's say you don't know these, like off the top of your head. Just count out by 8. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, so count up by 8 more. 32, 40, 48. I promise you'll get to where you know these. 56. Oops. 64. Running out of room. 72. 80. Okay. So there's all my multiples of 8. I need to get as close as I can to 42. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't go to 48. I don't have enough. I only have 42. So I'm going to have 5 8s in here. Okay, so 42 divided by 8 is going to be 5. Okay. And to right there is going to get me to 40. Okay, and then I'm going to have 2 left over. There's going to be a remainder of 2. Okay, because, all right, let's do it this way. 8 times 5 is 40. To get to 42, I need 2 more. So this is going to have a remainder of 2. Does that make sense? Hope so. Okay, so how many days will she need to buy more flour? How many days will she need to buy more flour? Until she has to buy more flour, I guess. Okay, so she has enough flour for 5 days. We can't say 6 days, and we don't even need to worry about the remainder because that doesn't even matter. After 5 days, she needs to go buy more flour. Okay, Caleb has 76 apples. He wants to bake as many pies as he can. If it takes 8 apples to make each pie, okay, we're doing 8s again. But our number has changed. This time we're doing 76. Okay, and we're going 8 at a time. So I got 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 at a time until we get close to 76. Well, lucky for us, look, we already have the multiples right here. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. Uh-oh, 80 is too big. I can't go to 80. The farthest I can go is 72. Okay, so how many 8s would that be? 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 times 9 is 72. Okay, so it would take 9 8s. So, okay, so 8 times 9 is 72. Okay, that's how many 8s we would need. And then from 72 to get to 76, we would need 4 more. Okay, 72 plus 4 is 76. So we're going to have that remainder of 4. All right, so let's do it in division. 72 divided by 8 equals 9. So we can have 9 pies, okay? 1 pie, 2 pie, 3 pie, 4 pie, 5 pie, 6 pie, 7 pie, 8 pie, 9 pies. Okay, 9 pies. And we're going to have a remainder of 4 apples. Okay, so he will use, it says how many apples will he use? He will use 72 apples. He will use 72, oops. That should have been 76. I'm sorry, y'all, I made a mistake because 76 is the biggest one. 72 divided by 8 is just 9, no remainder. Okay, he will use 72 apples. Okay, and then he will have 4 apples left over. I know it's a little bit like it's just going to take you some practice. You're going to get it. All right, last one. 45 people are going to the beach. 45 people are going to the beach. 7 people can ride in each van. So 7 in one van. 7 in another van, now I've got 14. 7 in another van, now I've got 21. 7 in another van, now I've got 28. 7 in another van, now I've got 35. Now I've got 42. And then in my last van, I could fit all the way up to 49 people, but I don't have 49 people. I only have 45 people. Okay. So this van, because I'm just going from 42 to 45, is only going to have 42, 43, 44, 45. It's only going to have 3 people in it. Even though I could go up to 49, I'm not going to go up to 49. I only need 3 people in that last van. Okay, so what I did is 45, and I divided it by 7 groups of 7. Okay, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 42. But then I have a remainder of 3. Left over to get to 45. So 42 plus 3 gets me back to my original answer of 45. So really 7 times 6 is just 42, but then I need 3 more to get to the 45. So it's going to be 6 with a remainder of 3. I'm going to take the remainder off of right there. Okay, so how many vans do I need though? Because I'm not just going to leave 3 friends on the side of the road. That would be mean. So I would need 7 vans. So we're going to round up because we need that last van. Even though it only has 3 people in it, we still need it. Okay, if you need any help, get back on with me. You can do this, guys. Division.